I was never a jazz drummer. I was more into like soul and groove-oriented music, like in the pocket playing and stuff. And I like to play jazz, but I'm not nearly as good as it needs to be to play a concert with this music or play a record. I know the drums so well that I'm very obsessed with it, and I just cannot reach the standard. The drums is really, there are not many people who master it, really, in my opinion, because I think the important thing is to really find a sound and speak with this sound, and no matter what you play, and that's really difficult. And I didn't touch the drums for over 10 years, and I got a drum set 3 years ago again. Really sweet was Derek May. He really gave me a nice email, and when he came to Munich, he gave me a hug. It was really sweet. I thought that's nice. And Josh Wink called me up, and Louis Vega I met, and Patrick Pulsinger, and Kraftwerk sent a note that it's kind of boring, but it's okay. They sent an email with like a written out. Actually, In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins was like the first drum awareness I got, that there's something cool about drums. And then I really went fast to Billy Cobham and all those guys and was totally into fusion. The Billy Cobham live record with George Duke. It was really my first record that I really got into it, and where I looked, you know, oh, who's the bass player? Okay, Alfonso Johnson, and he plays, with Weather Report. Okay, what's Weather Report? Joe Zawinul, what is he doing? He played with Miles. Miles Davis. There's Tony Williams on drums. Tony Williams, what is he doing right now? He plays with his band here. And that was when I got all this, joining the dots and seeing what's going on, and that was really like the start of this whole thing. One record, and you go to all the places. I didn't really get into collecting until I really was with the Tribu Trio on tour, and everybody around me was like record collecting and looking for samples, and you needed good beats and stuff, and that was when I got into record collecting. I was not a collector from the beginning. I was more a listener. The whole record was done in one day. We played every song twice, and then that's it. They came to the studio not knowing what's going on, and then we played the record, and I explained everything to them and wrote everything out for them, and that's it. There was no secret editing or adjusting or doing something. It was really on the spot, yeah. They didn't know the originals. I kept them secret. So they were just, with Roberto, he was totally aware of everything, and I prepared really long, with 2 months of preparation, arranged everything and sketched out the ideas and the arrangements. So basically, we just looked for the right tempos and the right moods and changed a little. We really took a long time to get a good sound, and I was really looking for like an overall wall of sound, and was really working hard to get the musicians in the spirit of like a dance mode. You know, these are jazz musicians. They're really used to play and express them and have something to say, and I really admire that. But I wanted them to, you know, keep it low and just ride on energy and not on solos, and that was what was really the challenge in the studio. The rhythm is everywhere, you know. When your rhythm is your bass, you sit in the train and you hear a rhythm. You sit in the car and you hear a rhythm. The blinker is going, or the traffic light, or whatever. And the rhythms are just, you know, you cannot escape them. Even the fan we're hearing right now, there's a rhythm in there. You know, it's really very fast, but there's a rhythm. So, and that's the exciting thing, I think. And it never stops.